Hi guys in life, how you guys doing? I just want to do some bed rant. I have a Hershey's bar. I'll be munching on a little bit. Yeah, I might just talk a little bit. Sometimes it sucks being transparent because I'm transparent about everything. I don't get to pick and choose. When I did Stryper this morning, and it's been so long since I've done any of their stuff, if ever. I was totally discombobulated. I was totally out of it. I didn't get it was overwhelming, and I was just messed up completely. So I was told to redo it. So I did. I erased it and redid it, and I felt it this time. But I want to explain some of it. The emotion I felt, a lot of it, it's many factors. First of all, I really did feel it, or I wouldn't have demonstrated it. I can only go with what I feel. But a lot of it was, first of all, lamenting that the 80s, how great the 80s were, and that they're not here now. And that was as good of a song to represent the 80s as just about anything. You know, those songs. Stryper weren't my forte because they're Christian and all that, but still they're great music. And that leads me to the second thing I felt is how great the music was, how beautiful some songs were in the 80s, and what a great band Stryper were, Christian or not. I mean, look what a great voice Michael Sweet has. I mean, and they sing, and the way they wrote, and it's very emotional music, rock and roll. You know, it's not. And I deliberately chose songs by Stryper that didn't say Jesus in them. If you notice, it doesn't say Jesus. It says, Holding On says the one from above. Free says you're free to do what you want. And honestly, he's just talking about love. It could be anything. So I deliberately dodged the Jesus bullet when I chose those songs, but I also like those songs. I chose some of the ones I like. Those are some of my favorite Stryper songs. Doesn't mean I'm becoming Joe Christian, because I'm not, but I did feel that the things I just mentioned, I felt that, and the way I feel about doing other people's music is I'm really giving them the shout out. It's great that I'm playing it on my channel and I'm getting views and all that, but it's more than that. I'm really lamenting and trying to bring back rock and roll and the great, music that was, and the great singers and guitarists that made that music. I feel that first. I feel the music and the artist I'm trying to do first, the greatness of the artist, and then I do my spin on it and I try to make it good. But if it were just me and my little glory, that alone wouldn't be worth it, probably, for me to do this like I do on my channel. It's a greater thing than that. I'm just trying to help the world with rock and roll and peace and love. It's more than just the Jimmy Show and all that. It's great that people like my videos and watch them, or maybe even people that hate me. That comes with it too. But it's music. It's the 80s. It's the rock and roll. It's peace and love and rock and roll. It's like I have a cause behind my channel. It's not just a success apparatus. There's lots of ways to make money faster than I have made money in my life. But I believe in what I do. In my own way, I even believed in engineering when I did Coffee Mud College. It's just when I stopped, it gave me an ulcer, and then I didn't believe in it anymore, and then I quit. I didn't believe it was worth my health, but music I believe in, and to this day, and math is great too. Engineering is great. I'm trying to learn some of that stuff again and teach you guys that, because it's really cool stuff. And if I can understand it, I'm a good teacher. If I don't know the material, I'm out to lunch. But if I can get my head around it, and myself, I'm a very good teacher, I think. I even, and I mentioned that even word with 4 capital letters, I even had a moment after doing the Stryper when I thought, I had a near miss of, Christian emotion or something, but I knew I was okay because I know I've done my work in that area, and I'm not going to be Joe Christian, but the way the music was so great and the way Michael Sweet sang that, it just really moving, and put it that way, So anything else? I'm getting a call right now, but let me just finish what I'm saying here. So what was I saying? Yeah. Okay, what was I saying? The call distracted me. I gotta take that call in a second here. Yeah. So, oh, I wanted to say one thing about religion. That's why it skipped my mind there for a second. I finally got my head around the Bible. That doesn't mean I have it memorized. It doesn't mean I'm an expert or have a degree in it, but I got my head around the Bible, and I have my head around it enough to know that I don't buy it. But I've done my homework. I've studied it and got my head around it enough to say that I can choose that I don't choose that for me. But I had to know what that was first. I had to study it first and then get my head around it and then say, well, I don't, and then I know how I feel. But I can't just negate something and just say, forget that. That's not doing full justice and not doing my full homework. Anyway, I might do a guitar lesson coming up. I think I have a lesson coming up in me. Maybe it'll be soon. Maybe it'll be after I get a couple hours sleep, and maybe another jam. And I got to get on with my trilogies. It wasn't just the Stryper show. I have other trilogies to do. So I love you guys. Peace, love, and rock and roll. Okay.